What happens when you bite your tongue? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, have you ever bitten your tongue? Oh man. How did it feel when you did that? Yeah, it hurts really bad. You never really realize how much strength you are putting into a bite you take of your food until you bite your tongue. Wow, I chew that stuff hard. And your tongue can hurt for a while after you bite it. It might even start bleeding. Have you ever noticed that bump at the spot where you bit it? Oh, that bump hurts. Have you ever bitten your tongue so hard that it bled? I was thinking about the tongue today and chomping down on it because I got an email from a curious kid named Maya. Maya wondered, what happens after you bite your tongue? Well, let's start with why it hurts so much to bite your tongue. See, your tongue has tons of nerve endings. Nerves are like your body's message wires. And some nerves are especially good at noticing pain and sending an immediate warning signal to your brain. Hey, something is wrong right here. Send help. This is why you stop chewing and you might even scream. Your body is getting an urgent message. Okay, so yes, it hurts. We all know that part. But why does it swell up and make a bump? Well, when you get an injury, your body starts a repair job. Blood flow to that area can increase, and your immune system sends help. The swelling is partly extra fluid and extra activity in that spot. Think of it like a busy construction zone where a building got damaged and workers are working really quickly to fix it. Sometimes the bump is also a tiny bruise because a small blood vessel got squished and leaked a little blood under the surface. Oh, and speaking of blood, have you ever noticed how much your tongue can bleed when you bite down on it? Well, tongues bleed a lot from even a small bite because the tongue has a strong blood supply. And blood has an important job. It brings oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. Now, this is very useful for healing, but it also means that when you bite the tongue, you might see more blood than you expect. It can look pretty crazy, even if the cut is small. But have you ever noticed that as quick as your tongue starts bleeding, it usually stops? There's a really good reason why. Inside your blood are tiny cells called platelets. Can you say platelets? Platelets are kind of like your body's built-in Band-Aids. They stick to the injured spot and help form a clot, which is a tiny plug that blocks the leak of blood out of your body. And another helper is a sticky protein network called fibrin. Can you say fibrin? Fibrin acts a bit like a net that strengthens the clot. In your mouth, you're not going to see a dry scab like you do on a scraped knee because your mouth is so wet. Saliva keeps things moist. Do you know what saliva is? Yep, it's spit. Saliva can also help by washing the area and carrying helpful substances that support healing. That's why those tongue bites tend to heal quickly. And speaking of, after a tongue bite, the nerves in that area can stay extra sensitive for a bit because your tongue is always moving. It's talking, it's swallowing, it's tasting, it's touching your teeth. That means the sore spot gets bumped and stretched more often than, say, a scratch on your elbow. So you're going to notice it more. But like I said, the good news is that the tongue usually heals pretty fast. It has good blood flow and it stays moist, and your body is just very good at fixing small cuts in general. So, most of the time, when you bite your tongue, really all you can do is just wait for it to stop hurting. Your body will take care of the rest. All right, let's have a quick quiz. What tiny blood helpers rush in to start plugging a bleeding spot? Those are called platelets. And what do we call the message wires in your body that send pain signals to your brain? We call them nerves. And what liquid in your mouth helps rinse the area and keep it from drying out? Yep, saliva or spit. Let's play true or false. True or false, your tongue has a lot of nerve endings, which is one reason a bite hurts so much. That is true. True or false, a small tongue cut can look like a lot of blood because the tongue has a very strong blood supply. Yep, that's true. True or false, swelling after a bite can happen because your body sends extra fluid and help to the injured spot. That one is true too. True or false, a tongue injury always forms a dry, crunchy scab in your mouth. No, that's false. It's going to stay nice and wet in there. Would you rather hear with your tongue or smell with your tongue? Well, if I heard with my tongue, that means I would have to open my mouth in order to listen to things. But if I were to smell with my tongue, which one do I need to be able to do more, hear or smell more often? Because I'm going to have to open my mouth for either one. I think I'm going to go with smell with my tongue. That seems slightly less inconvenient. All right, let's play a round of What Am I? What am I? I am very small and I travel in your blood. I rush to a cut to help stop bleeding. And I help start a plug called a clot. What am I? I am the platelets. Well, now we know what's going on when you bite your tongue. Your body starts reacting super fast. Pain signals zoom to your brain, the area may swell as your body starts repairs, and if there is bleeding, platelets jump into action to stop it. Even though it hurts at first, your tongue usually heals quickly because it has strong blood flow and your mouth stays moist with saliva. The next time you accidentally chomp your tongue, you can rest assured. Your body is already working on the fix. And I'm sorry you bit your tongue. It really, really hurts. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got a few birthdays today. Today is Will's birthday. Will is from Illinois, and Will is turning 5. Happy birthday, Will. Samson is from Ontario, Canada, and Samson is turning 8. Happy birthday, Samson. Harper is from California, and Harper is turning 6. Happy birthday, Harper. Kellen is from West Virginia, and Kellen is turning 3. Happy birthday, Kellen. Gowrie is from New Jersey, and it's Gowrie's birthday today, too. Happy birthday, Gowrie. Caden is from Tennessee, and Caden is turning 3. Happy birthday, Caden. To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kids want their birthdays mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.